Here's where my Steam link is
Greetings!
halfway through.
Welcome back to another Messing with Minecraft video, where we're on another copy of Bobcraft, and we have Harry here today, who's wearing a default skin, because the one he's wearing is quite inappropriate. The bedrock has made his skin look like a default. I already am in creative mode, thank you very much. Anyway, you may be wondering what the bugger has happened to Bobcraft. What we did was Harry took the 2025 world download of Bobcraft from earlier this year and then converted it to the earliest version of Java Edition on chunk baits, Java 1.8.8, and it broke the world a lot, and now he's gone and converted it back to bedrock, which means we should have a very, 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 very broken copy of Bobcraft.
Bryn, would you like to do something interesting?
What?
Follow me.
Oh dear.
Come down here. Ah!
If I come down here, oh dear.
Yeah.
Look, someone's clearly been in this cave, but look at the torches.
Yeah.
I need to break this gravel. That gravel's just falling into the abyss.
There's some here as well, look.
Oh dear.
Howdy ho, gravel.
I can see the sunlight down here. Hang on, turn on show coordinates. I can explain this one, thankfully, unlike, well, some of the stuff from the last Bobcraft download messing with Minecraft video. Basically, 1.8.8 doesn't have deep slate, which means all the deep slate on Bobcraft got overwritten and, well, deleted, basically, which meant there was just a massive void hole. And now that he's converted it back to bedrock, well, the void hole's still here, but the curse thing is, if I just grab a block, I can build inside of this void hole. Also, this means like diamonds generation should be extremely rare. I'm not even sure if like the seed's correct with the world anymore. Hang on, check the world
Tower
seed.
of Temptation is gone.
What? Oh yeah, that's because deep slate diamond ore doesn't exist in 1.8.
And the path in the village is just gone.
Oh crikey, somehow after all this time it's remained on the same seed.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, this looks very odd, doesn't it? Apparently the conversion to 1.8.8 and back, somewhere along the line all the biomes got corrupted, because this savannah village most certainly is not in a savannah biome, I can say. Okay, some of it's a savannah biome. So it's weird that some of the biomes like remains the same, but others didn't, like the shopping district. Oh, hang on, I think this might be a plains biome. Like the whole thing. This is the shopping district when you only use blocks that exist in 1.8.8.
Look at Bob.
Oh dear. What does my bedroom look like?
It's gone, really.
Yeah, and all the beds have they haven't like despawned weirdly, but they've all converted to red beds because those are the only beds that exist in 1.8. And somehow the map of the shopping district, this is what I don't get. Throughout all the conversions, like the way the shopping district looks remains completely intact. Like the maps and stuff. I also saw in Harry's video where he explored it in Java 1.8.8 that the
Braden is going to insert a link in the description. Go and watch my video instead.
Oh dear. Am I? Oh dear. The inventory and the ender chests got very messed up, and I can see why now. It's because it was a visual glitch and it wasn't working in 1.8.8, but look at this. The chests are inside of each other.
Yeah, somehow.
Indeed. Oh. Wait, no, there is some, like, visual glitches with the chests. There are some chests inside chests. How did this happen?
The fish and chip shop looks okay. Other than the pressure plates, the tables are a bit lopsided.
How's it on fire? Harry!
What?
Oh dear, my inventory and ender chests have got all mixed up, and the only diamond ore that remains is the 18 diamond ore. I mean, one of the most interesting things isn't all the missing blocks. It's the fact that if you go outside or underground, the biomes have been completely changed. The oceans have nothing in them, and all underground there is no deep slate or bedrock. It just if you dig straight down, Like, if I go in survival mode, let's just dig down from here, then you will just fall into the void.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. And apparently it's very sunny in the void, for whatever reason. I can view myself in full daylight until I get to where there should be deep slate, and then it's all just darkness. The view out here, though, is still relatively the same, like when you approach from my base,
Yeah.
except obviously the fact that the oceans have no kelp in the. Oh crikey! Oh, this is weird. Oh dear, Harry.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me start share screen.
And it's loading. Oh
Oh dear.
dear.
Look at the underwater. I mean, it just looks innocent and kelplets from the surface, but when you go underground, there's just holes in the water where the kelp should be.
Yeah.
Oxygen bubbles everywhere. Crikey! You wouldn't be able to tell if you were like in one of them, but when you go, crikey! The tower and the wash nation is now floating. No attacking people. So some of the signs still survived, but only the oak signs. So I'm guessing only oak signs exist in 1.8. Oh dear. The Baron's house is more of a hollow shell. Now I want to see what happens if we explore a bit further out. There's actually some stone diamond ore right here. You know how when I made that "This is the most corrupted Minecraft world I've ever seen" video, and you know the chunks, just like some of the chunks that hadn't been loaded, they just led straight down to lava. Well, I think they would do the same, except well, the deep slates generation has been overwritten, so instead of lava, they just need straight down into the voids. This is crazy. It's like the chunks don't exist. This jungle definitely isn't a jungle, but I can't quite put my finger on what biome it is. It definitely doesn't look very jungly, though. It looks a bit more dead. Or weird. And like none of the... Oh, there are vines. Never mind. Oh dear. Harry?
I see.
Oh my gosh, look at the oceans! Oh! Oh my. What?
What's that doing down there?
Somehow, I'm not even sure what this was doing on Bobcraft, but somehow pots with dead bushes can survive in the void, and so can bats.
Oh dear.
Like the place where all that stuff was. I'm not sure what that's doing there. I might want to check that stuff out in the actual Bobcraft. Because shipwrecks, well, don't exist in 1.8. Oh dear. Some of the sails have been replaced by air, though. Wait, what? There's still arbitrums in it. They don't exist in 1.8. So if I head a bit further out, this happens. I noticed in the last Bobcraft download, there were like towers as well as just holes leading down to nothing. In this, I don't see any sort of weird sky towers at all. It's just holes everywhere in the terrain where the chunks haven't been loaded. The interesting thing is that I don't see any new chunks even making any attempt whatsoever to generate, because I know a lot of chunks have been generated in Bobcraft, and that's clearly all these chunks. But in the middle, it's just pure void. I don't see any new chunks generating at all. So if I fly further out to where like no chunks have been generated, what's that going to look like? So if I travel over to Bobcraft's first ever Pale Garden, what's that going to look like? Look at Bobcraft's first ever Pale Garden.
Oh dear.
This is what happens to Pale Gardens when you downgrade them to 1.8.8 apparently and put them back. It converts to a plains biome, and oh, this dishwasher's tree remained intact throughout this whole thing. It converted to a plains biome, and all the blocks are gone. Fascinating. This is really weird because, bearing in mind we haven't done any chunk trimming on this world at all, look how weirdly the chunks are all arranged. There's just the odd chunk every now and then. Despite all the corruptions, this is really telling me a lot about about Minecraft's Bedrock's chunk generation these days. So we've got a village here, which is obviously quite corrupted, but apparently the blocks that are used to create villages, apart from the stripped wood, actually fare quite well in 1.8. Anyway, I want to go into a region that's never been explored before, so let's just TP myself to some random coordinates. So yeah. It seems this Bobcraft copy is so broken that chunks literally can't load anymore, like that Stevecraft copy we converted to Bedrock. It must be something to do with converting from Java to Bedrock. Chunks just do not load. They don't even make an effort. They don't bother. I'm literally just in the void right now. Can you see my screen?
Indeed. Oh dear.
Indeed.
Where are you? Are you with the new chunks?
I'm in what should be natural terrain. Indeed. I'm in new chunks. Well, I say chunks. Um, yeah.
New void.
I'm in new void. The last thing I want to test, is basically, well, first of all, I need a bit of backstory. In 2024, back when I used TP to get everywhere and cheated,
Help!
and for goodness sake, I wasn't done.
I forgot you. Oh no.
In 2024, me and Dishwasher like TP'd about 4 million, well, literally 4 million blocks out to some really far off distant coordinates. uh, 4 million blocks out. And there we found that sort of monolith thing. It was while I was playing off camera. I'll insert a screenshot of the monolith here. It was a unique example of Bedrock's buggy wells generation. I want to see what happens after the monolith's been converted into 1.8.8. And the most interesting thing about the monoliths is well, it depends what device you're on. They generate in Bedrock Edition only, but they generate differently on different devices. So this is basically taking the breaking point of Bedrock to the absolute extreme,
Brayden.
TPing this
Brayden.
far out.
Brayden. I have to go.
Oh dear. What on earth? What on earth is going on with shadows? What is... Ooh. Ooh. Very weird. I think it might have been 5 million blocks out. Hang on. The only chunks that's here are the ones that like got fully generated while I was in the area, which means all the chunks that were basically around me, and some of the chunks I even must have walked through to get around, were cut off after I exited them. So I'm guessing it's some sort of cheap way that Bedrock Edition saves its chunks. The bad news is for the future, if like world generation changes, it's been done now. Like if they change world generation in the future at all, and all these chunks are here unloaded, and like chunk blending kicks in, or even worse, if chunk blending doesn't kick in, we're going to have all these odd chunks everywhere, full of new generation in people's regular worlds. So that's definitely a problem I see. Anyway, let's check out the monolith. You know what? It is still actually surprisingly intact. Oh, that's weird. I'm not sure I was expecting what I would see. I know in PlayStation 5, due to a bit of experimenting, that it generates completely normally. If I was to generate a blank seed, like a fresh seed on PS5. I have accomplished what I wanted to see though, because I wanted to see, since the world height in Java, most versions of Java, is 256. I wanted to see what would happen if anything generates above 256, and what happened is exactly as I expected. All the trees have been literally cut off by the world height. So that's interesting. I only really generated one side of the monolith. I never went around it. So what if I go down? I see. Oh, crikey. This is some of the maddest stuff you're ever going to see in Minecraft Bedrock, if ever, because we had to do a lot of world conversions to get to where we are right now. This is the first time I've seen this in this world. The water is actually flowing down from the land and into the void. Oh, look at this. There's just holes I can fly through. Once again, we have that issue out here with some of the biomes being corrupted. There is one last place I want to go to, and that's because a long time ago in Bobcraft, I TP'd to the coordinates 30 million, 30 million in the square lands. So let's have a look at them quickly. It is a wee tad bit buggy, isn't it? Oh dear. Seeing I literally couldn't move when I TP'd to that spot on Bobcraft, this is the only spot I was in when I TP'd this far out, so it's really weird to see which of the chunks loaded while I was positioned in this spot and which ones didn't. Like, well, which of the chunks saved? How does the game decide this? And, it's staying true to the word. If I go down here, whatever you can call this, there is no deep slate. I'm not sure I'd even be able to make out deep slate when it looks like this anyway. I think that's about it for this video. I might explore the world at, what was that, at whatever point in the future. To see if I can find any more broken things. But for now, thanks for watching. There might be some more messing with Minecraft I'll be doing in the future, but this is a very extreme form of messing with Minecraft. Tally-ho.